So, welcome everyone. I'm glad to be here. And I'm gonna do an 1 hour long rocket. Just want to make sure that you can hear me all right and you can see me all right before we get started. So if you're watching, can you comment if you are hearing me? Is there a voice clear? Just gonna, until you do that, I'm gonna go with my phone and try to control that myself. Love the nowadays world with all this technology. Letting you also know that whoever comments first that they will be joining the class gets to decide what language the class will be. So because Margaret said first that she will be joining live, I decided to do the class in, oh, thank you, Christina. Good. So I decided to do it in English. And we're gonna do Rocket 2. I hope you have everything settled at home. So if you want, you can play your own music. I'm gonna practice in silence. So you can choose your music, your own playlist. You can use Tuli's playlist for yin yoga that she gave in Tuesday. Also, if you wanna, you can take like a belt or a towel or something near to you. You may be using that, maybe not, maybe yes. And another thing you can take near to you would be a pillow or a yoga block if you have a yoga block at home. Or if you don't, it can also be like a book or just something that you can sit on if needed. So let's start. Come in front of the mat. Place your toes together and your heels will be slightly apart. Close your eyes and just breathe naturally through the nose. Start observing your body, observing your mind. What are those thoughts puzzling from the day, from the week? And sending all those thoughts outside from the space you are in right now. Landing here and now. Notice the soles of the feet, both legs, your pelvic floor, raising your pelvic floor muscles up, your belly, bring your navel towards the spine, your heart, how is it feeling today? Give some room for your heart by breathing deeply in as your diaphragm widens, your rib cage gets wider. Lower the chin, lengthening the back of the neck and your spine. Allow your crown of the head to raise you up towards the sky, lengthening the whole body. Relaxing the shoulders. Listen to your breath, moving in and out from the nose. If you cannot hear yourself breathing, maybe breathe a little bit louder. making a hissing sound like an ocean or a forest. Calming forest, calming seaside. Your own happy place, whatever that is. Bring your palms together if you feel brave or just no one's at home. Let's sing one Om together, or you can just listen to me and sing it in your mind. Exhale fully and then inhale to start. Allow the vibration to continue in your body, reminding you that we are all one. There is no good or bad. It just is what it is. Bring the hands next to your body. Open your eyes. And allow this 1 hour to lead you so that you follow the body. Inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Look at your navel. Inhale, straighten the spine, look front. Exhale, step back, keep your belly in, knees on the mat, elbows bent back. Inhale, open your heart, look up. Exhale, hips up and back. Staying here in 5 breaths, 5 deep inhales, 5 deep exhales. Pushing the hips a bit up, heels moving towards the mat, fingers spread wide, and neck relaxed. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Inhale, walk between the hands and straighten the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, hands to your side. And let's go again. Inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straighten the spine, look front. Exhale, step back, elbows bent back. Inhale, open your heart, look up. Exhale, hips up and back. So you can stay in downward facing dog, just like before. Or maybe you want to bring the knees on the mat, moving your spine up and down. With an inhale, curving. With an exhale, rounding. Moving like that about 3 rounds. And then with an exhale, coming back to downward facing dog. Take one more big breath. And when you're ready, find your way back in front of the mat. Straightening the spine, look front. Exhale, forward fold, looking at the navel. Inhale all the way up, hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, hands to your side. One more round. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Staying here in Adho Mukha Svanasana or coming to a cat and cow practice, or Balasana, a child's pose, bringing the forehead to the crown. And just relaxing in whatever pose makes the most sense to you. Keep breathing. Knowing that you are doing this practice for yourself, for your body. Think about it like getting together with the body, having a night out with the body. Next, exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Inhale, walk between the hands, straighten the spine. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way up, hands to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samasthiti, equal standing. For Surya Namaskara B, bend the knees, inhale, only hands move up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, looking at the navel. Inhale, straighten the spine, look front. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana, knees can come on the mat. Inhale, open your heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right leg to the hands, bring your hands up, look up. Exhale, back to Chaturanga Dandasana, keep your belly in. Inhale, open your heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left leg to the hands, bring your hands up, look up. Exhale, back to Chaturanga Dandasana, 4-limb staff pose. Inhale, open your heart, and exhale, downward facing dog. Keep breathing. So now you already know that you can choose either staying in downward facing dog, coming all fours, or coming to a child's pose. Whatever your first intuition told you, you do that. And whenever you are ready, coming back to downward facing dog, or just staying here taking 5 deep breaths. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Inhale, walk or jump between the hands, straighten the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, only hands move up, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, bend the knees, hands up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, knees go straight. Inhale, straighten the spine, look front. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog, looking at the navel. Inhale, warrior one. Step the right leg to the hands, hands up, look up. Exhale, back to Chaturanga Dandasana, push down. Inhale, open your heart, look up. Exhale, hips up and back. Left leg to the hands, bring the hands up, look up, warrior one. Exhale, back to Chaturanga Dandasana, keep breathing. Inhale, open your heart, look up. Exhale, hips up and back. Keep breathing. Your belly is in whatever pose you're practicing. Your pelvic floor muscles drawn up. Keeping the core muscles active. The practice is also about trusting your own intuition. What is good for my body today, in this moment? Coming back to downward facing dog, exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Inhale, jump between the hands, straighten the spine, look front. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, only hands move up. Look up. Exhale, all the way up. Third round. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Veerabhadrasana with the right leg. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. You move exactly like you remember. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Veerabhadrasana with the left leg. Exhale, back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep breathing. Inhale, open your heart, upward facing. Exhale, down facing dog. Remember that this practice is not about the perfect pose. It's about how this pose can make you more perfect. Letting go of the form of the pose, switching it to function. Where am I feeling this in my body? When do I need to rest? What can I modify? And then trusting that you know your answers, especially in times like that when we're practicing online, really waking up the inner teacher and trusting your own intuition as you're moving through the yoga sequences. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Inhale, come back in front of the mat, straighten the spine. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale, only hands move up. Utkatasana, and you stay here. Keep breathing. Draw your belly in, your shoulders relaxed, pelvic floor muscles drawn up, and keep breathing. It's like the ribs are kissing each other. If it's comfortable, look up. Interlace the fingers, turn your palms facing to the sky. And then come halfway down. Keep breathing. Draw the belly away from the thighs, look at your toes. Bakasana, a crow pose. Place your hands shoulder distance, moving the knees above your shoulders. Look front from the hands. Refrain from looking between the hands and bring the gaze more to the front. Trusting that the legs know what to do. Maybe bringing one toe up, the other toe up. Whatever makes sense. And exhale, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hips up and back. Step the right leg to the hands and bring your hands up. Warrior one. Veerabhadrasana A. Keep breathing. So your hips are straight in this pose. Belly in, just like in Utkatasana. Keep breathing. And moving to Veerabhadrasana B. Exhale, open your heart and your hips. Move the back leg a little bit forward. So your hips, your heart open, hands in T, look front to the right middle finger. Keep breathing. You can check that you could see your big toe from the inside of your knee, making sure that the knee stays on top of the ankle. Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bring the back leg a bit closer. Exhale, right hand draws you to the right leg, keeping your hip and your heart open. Breathe. Looking up if it's comfortable. Imagine that you're having like a wall behind your back and you're placing your back against this wall. Exhale, look down, stepping the back leg a bit closer, so you're squaring your hips now. And the left hand goes to the right leg, right hand can go up or stay on your hip. Again, whatever makes sense to you, just keep breathing. If you have a block or a book, like I said, you can place it next to your leg. So this way you can lengthen your hand a little bit. Exhale, look down. Inhale, stepping the back leg forward again. So the right leg is in front of you. Right elbow comes to the thigh. And the left hand comes over your head, looking at your palm. Keep breathing. I'm going to show you a cool trick you can do here. Exhale, look down, bringing the right hand under your leg and the left hand grabs this hand that's the right hand. Stepping the legs together next to each other, raising yourself up, keep breathing, standing on the left leg. If you want, straightening the right and gracefully find your way back, like nothing happened. It's all good. I'm just having fun. And then exhale, look down, bring the back knee on the mat, left elbow over the right thigh, palms together. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, look to the sky. Staying here in Bhadravrita Parsvakonasana modification. In this pose, if you wish to bring the back knee up, you can do that. And Vinyasa. Exhale, both hands down. Step the back leg back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hips up and back. And come to your knees. Pincha Mayurasana or dolphin pose. Grab your elbows and interlace your fingers. Bringing the knees up from the mat. You can stay here and just keep breathing. If you wish, maybe bringing the gaze a little bit more front. Keep breathing. Walking the legs a bit closer if it feels comfortable. Good job. And come to a child's pose. Have a rest. Give yourself this resting pose, Balasana. Really listening to your own breath. And then exhale, come back to down facing dog. And we're gonna go to the left side, exactly the same poses. Inhale, left leg to the hands, bring the hands up, warrior one. Keep breathing. So remember your hips were straight, belly drawn in. If it's comfortable, look up. Listening to the breath, just like in life, anytime you feel something is going overwhelming for you, you just breathe louder. This calms you down straight away. Exhale, warrior two, Veerabhadrasana B. Opening the hips and the heart. Move the back leg far away. Having a wider step Again, you can peek that you could see a big toe from the inside of the knee, looking at the left middle finger. Breathe. And then inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, bring the back leg a bit closer. Utthita Trikonasana, left hand guides you to your left leg. The imaginary wall behind your back helps you open the heart. If the hips start to close up a lot, just move yourself more up so you have room. Give yourself room. No one likes to be stuck in a small space. So your body also wants room, wants space to breathe. Exhale, look down, bring both hands down so you can step the back leg a bit closer. Now squaring your hips, gonna go for the Revolve Triangle. Any version you were practicing. Right hand to the left leg, twisting from the upper body. If you had a book or a block next to your leg, do the same thing on both sides. Belly drawn away from the thigh. Thighs pushing together. Exhale, look down. Inhale, step the back leg far away. Utthita Konasana. So now you remember that one? Your left hand on the left thigh and the right hand over your head. Look at your palm. Keep breathing. You can stay either here, or if you came with me to the paradise bird I showed on the other side, let's do that again. Bringing the right hand behind your back and the left hand on the mat. Now you're gonna crawl with the left hand under your foot and grab the right hand. Stepping the right leg next to the left and coming to stand up on your right leg. Keep breathing. If you would be chatting like I am, really hard to hold the balance. So you keep breathing. Just breathe. Trust your breath. Doing good. And gracefully find your way back. How do you know that you're moving gracefully? Stepping the right knee on the mat and the right elbow comes over the left thigh. So you know you're moving gracefully when it's easy to breathe. Inhale, straighten the lower back. Exhale, look up. Anytime you're feeling that the breath gets challenging, you might want to think about modifying the pose a little bit to give your breath an opportunity to really calm you. So activating the real effects of yoga. Now, if you brought the back knee up, do the same on both sides. And then exhale, bring both hands down. Again, let's go for Vinyasa. Walk the hands to the feet. Grabbing your big toes with your two first fingers. Inhale, straighten the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Forward fold means you're folding from the core. Elbows looking to the side. Neck is relaxed. Draw your belly in and keep breathing. Bakasana, inhale, straighten the spine and let go from the hands. Exhale, slide the hands under your feet. Toes are touching your wrists. Inhale, straighten again. Exhale, fold. So if you're funky like me with super short arm strength, bend your knees. Find yourself what this pose looks for me.
letting go what it looks in the pictures, or I've seen other people doing that. I'm really breathing and finding it from inside. What do I need to do? How can I serve my body today? And then inhale, straighten the spine, let go from the hands. Exhale, hands on your hips, chin to chest. Inhale, come up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring the hands to the sky and come to your tippy toes. Keep breathing. Maybe look up. And then walk in front of the mat. Step the right leg behind you, or whatever leg you want to really, so that you could see what I'm doing. Toes are looking inside. Prasarita A, Prasarita C. Inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, bring the hands between the legs. Inhale, straighten the spine, look front. Exhale, forward fold. Walk the hands between the legs. The wrists can be parallel with the heels, if that's comfortable. Again, bend the knees as much as your body wants to. Keep your belly in Uddiyana Bandha active, your belly lock. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, hands to hips, chin to chest. Inhale, slowly up, belly in, hands over your head. We're gonna use the belly lock really soon. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, open your heart. And exhale, come to a forward fold, allowing the hands to fall over your head. Now, if you feel tension in the shoulders, you might want to grab your block or towel or belt or anything that can give space for the shoulders. And keep breathing. And then chin to chest, slowly up. And remember about the flying lock, Uddiyana Bandha, your belly lock. Let's activate it now and do 3 little hops of a handstand practice. Placing the hand shoulder distance, move your shoulders above the wrists. So belly in, and you're gonna swing yourself to your tippy toes. Now keep looking between the hands. Looking between the hands, because we're gonna wanna make the balance right up. And then jump up with an inhale. 3 little hops like that. Keep breathing, inhale up. Keep your belly in as you're jumping. Doesn't have to be like a super high jump, it can be just like, oops, and you're all good. Come to Malasana or Samakonasana, a middle split. Whatever you're practicing, I'm gonna just go to Malasana myself today. Keep breathing. Remember, there is really no wrong pose, especially in an online practice like that. Feel free and empowered to try out whatever feels good to your body. Really trusting that if you are breathing freely, you're all good. Keep breathing. Say no. Turn yourself to your right side or left side, again, whatever you want to take, for a long step out or a split. So maybe stepping the leg just out, staying here, or doing a split if that's your jam. Keep breathing. And then we're gonna go to the other side. So even if you're doing a split, bring the back knee up before you turn yourself to the other leg. And then keep breathing. Doing really good. Breathe. And then the back knee comes up again. And turn yourself facing to me. Come to seated with the legs open. Maybe slide yourself a little bit more to the front. So you're sitting more in front of the sit bones. If you feel yourself really like, how do you say, sliding backwards, take a block, sit on a block. And then inhale, hands up. And exhale, belly, chest, chin, coming to a forward fold. And you breathe. Drawing up the muscles you're sitting on. The pelvic floor muscles up. Inhale, come more up. And bring the legs a little bit more closer. Mula Bandha checkups. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands around one thigh. Inhale, raise your hips up. Maybe one leg and the other one. Good. And come back down. The other side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands around the other leg. Inhale, raise the body up from the mat. Whee! And then come down. And come in front of the mat. Coming up vertebrae by vertebrae with the head being the last thing to raise up. Good job. Grab your elbows from behind you, or if you're practicing hidden namaste, you can do that as well. Step the right leg behind you and turn yourself facing to the back side of your mat. Hips are straight. Open your heart. Exhale, forward fold with shoulders moving to the corners of the mat. Breathe. Keep your belly in and keep breathing. Parasvatanasana. Intense side stretch. And then chin to chest, inhale slowly up. And exhale, turn to the other side. Switch the position for your elbows and square your hips. Open your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Chin to chest, inhale slowly up. And then exhale, let go. And let's do a vinyasa to seated. Inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straighten the spine, look front. And exhale, step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hips up and back. Come in front of the mat to a squat. Bakasana. Your knees are together. If it doesn't feel comfortable, you can either place a block under your heels, or you can also come to full legs. Inhale, hands up, and then exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, straighten the lower back, and exhale, look up to the sky. Keep breathing. You can stay here, or if you want to practice side crow, exhale, bring the hands shoulder distance next to the body, placing your knees on the elbows and your hips on your elbows. Keep breathing as the toes raise up from the mat. If you wish, from here you can straighten both legs together, or just face plant, whatever you're doing at home. I don't know. The other side. You can have a vinyasa in between or come straight to the other side. Now remember to do the same version you did on the other side. So if you were on a full feet like me, then do the same thing. Keep breathing. If you're practicing side crow, go for it. If not, you can stay either here, or is an opportunity to practice full crow, bringing both hands on the mat, looking a little bit more ahead from the hands, toes up, keep breathing, or Malasana, and then Vinyasa all together. Cross the legs, keep breathing, hands behind you, straighten the legs in front of you. Kroshasana. Either bend the right leg or leave it straight and the left leg raises up to the sky. Straighten the lower back, breathe, belly in. Stay here, or we have another opportunity for a crow pose. This time, one-legged crow. The left foot comes on the mat, and the left knee lands on the left elbow. Right knee comes off from the mat, and you can stay here. Keep breathing. Maybe raising the left toes up as well. Keep breathing. If you wish. Hips moving up, back leg coming up from the mat as well. Vinyasa or straight back to seated, and the other side. Either bending the left leg now or leave it straight and just bring the right leg up and keep breathing. Straightening the lower back, belly in. And then if you're practicing one leg crow, you're gonna do the same thing, or you can practice full crow like I showed before. For one leg crow. So it's almost like a high plank, but one leg is on your elbow. Keep breathing. And that is totally enough. Vinyasa. Cycle through Vinyasa, or coming straight to down or facing dog if you want to skip the full Vinyasa. And then back to seated. For Ustrasana or an elephant pose. I'm going to show the elephant pose. Take your right foot to your lap. Just swing it a little bit, hug it, move it. And maybe that's it. Maybe that is your pose today. Just keeping the leg here, holding it, and that's totally okay. Breathe. Or if you wish, bring the leg on your shoulder, wherever it lands, palms on the mat. With an inhale, raise the hips up from the mat. If you wish, the foot also. Breathe. And then switch sides. Can I have a Vinyasa in between? Or just take the left leg, swing it. We are always asking, what is the purpose of this? Why am I doing that? So the purpose of Vinyasa is to shake off the pose, also to keep the body warm. So whenever you feel the body is imbalanced, or you feel the body is getting cold, you can do a Vinyasa. So elephant pose to the other side, or Ustrasana, practicing that. Keep your belly in either way. And then full Vinyasa. Shaking off the asymmetrical poses for me. And come lying on your belly. Salabhasana. Bring the hands next to your hips, moving the legs up, hands up, chest up, breathe. And then inhale, move the hands in front of you. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace the fingers, look up. And then bring the hands under the chest, upper facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Knees coming in between the hands. Come to sitting between your legs. If there's any funky feeling in the knees or in the ankles, please use a block, or maybe even 2 blocks, or maybe a pillow, So whatever to bring the hips more up so there wouldn't be any funky feeling in the knees. You can bring the hands together, palms together, and allow them to fall behind you. And then a child's pose whenever you're ready. If you don't have any blocks, you can always do this pose with kneeling. And let's go to Ustrasana, a camel pose. Now, if you're using a mat, you can roll the mat. If not, maybe just bringing something to soften your knees. And we're gonna bring the knees hips distance. Hands behind the lower back. Start opening your heart, breathe, look up. If you feel invited to grab your big toes, then when you are seeing the back wall, you can do so. Or just come back to kneeling, palms open to the sky. Maybe even closing your eyes and see what you're feeling inside. And then from here, let's go to bridges. Please look before you do. So if you want to see what I'm doing, look before you attempt the pose yourself. I don't want you to turn your head while you're having any weight on your neck. Bring your hands next to your hips, and with an inhale, moving the hips up, you can move the shoulders closer to each other, interlacing the fingers or bringing them under your lower back, whatever feels more comfortable, and just keep breathing. So, go on your own. You saw what I was doing, now do the same. Keep breathing. Doing good, keep breathing. Looking up and only up. And when you're ready, then with an exhale, slowly come down with your hips. Still looking up. Good. You can go one more round, exactly the same thing on your own. Or if you want to do a full bridge, then bringing the hands next to your head with elbows looking up to the sky. And with an inhale, pushing the hips up. You can also come first at your crown of the head and then pushing yourself up. Now, go on your own. And keep breathing. And when coming down from a full bridge, first bring chin to chest, then the shoulders land on the mat, and then your back. Good job. Now you can straighten the legs, straighten the hands, and just take a few breaths while just lying on the mat. And when you're ready, hugging your knees, rolling yourself from side to side, back and front, and come to seated. Doing good. Paradvayasana. When you come to seated, roll the right leg on your left thigh, and the left leg comes behind you. Grabbing the right knee with the left hand. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, look behind you. Breathe. And then inhale, look in front. Continue with twisting. Move the left leg now over the right. Ardha Macharasana. Twisting to the left. Keep your belly away from the thigh. Listen to your own calm breathing. And then inhale, look in front. Exhale, let go. And let's do some abs. Come lying on your back. Your own favorite abs, or you can come with me. Toes on the mat, palms together, raise yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now go on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring both legs up and hug the legs one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Handstand. Whatever handstand practice you're having right now, it's all good. So if you have a wall, you can go against the wall, bringing the hands a little bit away from the wall. Walk the legs close, shoulders on top of the wrist, one leg up with an inhale, jumping up and staying here. Or if you're just you're jumping on the mat, the same thing. Moving the shoulders above the wrists, one leg up, inhale, jump, exhale, land. Or you can switch the position of the legs in the air. Inhale, up, switch, land. Yeah? Or just think about it. Maybe today you just think about it and we'll see next time. And then come to a child's pose, take a few breaths. Calming yourself down a little bit so we can continue with twisting to the other side. Come back to seated, slide the left leg to the right thigh and the right leg behind you. Paradvayasana. Inhale, straighten, grab the left knee with your right hand. Exhale, twist behind you. And then inhale, look in front. Exhale, let go. And now right leg comes over the left. Hug it and twist to the right. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, look in front. And then exhale, let go. Vinyasa. Cycle through. And come to downward facing dog. Bringing your toes together. Right leg raises up and move the right knee to the right wrists. Left leg stays behind you, straighten it. And then from here you can come to your elbows or all the way down. Also when you have blocks or books or a pillow, you can place it under your elbows and stay here. Keep breathing. Doing good. Whatever version of a pose you pick, you stay there and then just observe, where is the pose? Letting go of the concept of an easy or a hard pose and just staying in whatever version and observing, where do I feel this pose right now? And then come back to downward facing dog and switch legs. And if you don't feel it anywhere, then you switch the version into something else. So you can go either deeper or do something different. So sometimes different can be even coming more up instead of going more down. Keep breathing. And then inhale up and find yourself back in a downward facing dog with an exhale. Slide the right knee between the hands and the left knee comes behind the right knee. And you're gonna sit between the legs. Again, if there's any funky feeling in the knee, because we wanna keep the knees comfortable, then sit on a block. Yeah, making yourself a bit higher. Now you can grab the hands behind you and stay here. Bakasana, cow facing pose. If it's impossible to grab the hand behind you, then take a towel or a belt and grab this instead of your hand. Switch the legs. Anyhow, and switch the hands. And if you were using a belt on one side, use it on both sides. Honoring my body where it is today. Honoring the journey that brought me here. The journey of my body, my mind. And then let go. Vinyasa. And come back to seated. Bringing the soles of the feet together and sliding the hips closer to your heels. Now, when the knees stay up a lot, then again, sit on a block or a pillow. This will help to relax the knees a little bit so they can go more towards the gravity. You can grab the toes, keep breathing, or you can have a towel or a belt around the toes and staying here. Being creative. There is no wrong or right way to use the support, the belts or the blocks. Whatever makes sense to you. The only thing what is your teacher is your own breath. If it's easy to breathe and there is no pain, sensation in the body, you're doing fine. Just keep breathing. You could come a little bit more forward fold and then inhale back up. Grabbing the inner thighs, help yourself to lying down on the mat and breathe. And then bring the knees together for a happy baby pose. Bring the knees close to your chest and grab your toes or the soles of the feet and open the hips. Again, if you're having a belt or towel, you can have this around the legs and coming to happy baby that way by holding the belt. Again, what makes sense? I really want you to start to trust yourself. Keep breathing. And then from here, let's help ourselves back to seated. If you want, there's an opportunity for one more Vinyasa, or just come to seated. And we're gonna come to an ending of the practice. If you have like a song you wanna play for relaxation, you can put it on now and mute me. So you won't be listening what I'm saying, because I'm gonna play some sound balls. Take a comfortable sitting position. You can sit on a pillow or a block, and let's do some wrist rounds. Just rounding your wrists one side. Keep breathing, still breathing Ujjayi. And then the other side. If there's any pose you feel like that you wanted to really do and we didn't do today, you can do that right now as we're ending the practice. The breath goes deeper and slower. Yoga Mudra. You can have a block just in front of you for lowering down. Grab the elbows, inhale, open, and exhale, bringing the forehead to the block or on the ground. Keep breathing. Sealing the practice. Now switch the position for your elbows. Keep breathing. And then inhale, slowly coming back up. Let go from the hands and switch the position for your legs. Opening the palms, the index and the thumb together. Close your eyes for 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. And let's use this opportunity, everyone being at their own home, to practice some lion breaths. You can bring the palms on your knees. With an inhale, you're gonna raise the elbows up, and with an exhale through the mouth, coming a little bit more to the front, and relax the elbows. And stuck the tongue out from the mouth as much as possible. Let's do it 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. And with the 3rd round, you can also look up to the sky. Good job. And let's come to Savasana for about 3 to 5 minutes. So you can place your own music if you want. Put some incense or essential oils if you want. Or just be as you are. Go lying on your back. And please take like like a star position with your body. So the legs and the hands are about 45 degrees away from the center line of the body. You can roll them ankles back and forth, relaxing them, and then allowing them to fall outside. You can also roll the head a little bit right and left very calmly, and then bring it to the center, lowering the chin a little bit towards the chest, which will lengthen the spine, relaxing the back. And then just being here. Relax your toes. Relax your ankles. Relax your knees. Relax your hips. Relax your belly and the chest. Relax your spine. Relax your shoulders and the elbows. Relax your wrists and the fingers. Relax your neck and relax your head. And relax your whole body.
And slowly, slowly start moving your toes again and your fingers, helping yourself up from the mat, rolling on one side and finding your way back up. Maybe keeping your eyes closed for a little bit longer. Bringing the hands top of your head, sending gratitude out to all the teachers that came before us. And then bringing the thumbs to your forehead, sending out gratitude to all the teachers that live among us. And then bring the hands to your heart and send gratitude to the teacher that lives inside of you. Thank you for sharing this practice with me in this online space. Namaste. So thank you. Thank you very much for joining. We will, at least the vision is, keep doing yin yoga and rocket with Tuli, offering it to you in this online group. We maybe are switching to Zoom at one point, so won't be doing it so much as a Facebook Live anymore, as more as a private, and then sharing the video afterwards. Because we are developing out the system for the online in-body studio or in-body online classes. You can be part of that. So if you have any questions, any ideas, or anything that you feel we could approve, let me know. Like this lighting, we're always yellow because it's getting dark. So now it's like, where? Love to have you. Bye-bye.